how you diddly doodling. I'm here. If you ain't been before, I'm Kerry. This is Karma. Lucy, you love. If you haven't been before, I'm Kerry. Like I said, this is laid out bare. I'm a psychic intuitive reader. And I'm also here to help you with your life. And sometimes I talk about myself because I'm a collective like you. So I'm going to do something different. So what I thought I was going to do, 1 minute, guys, because my dogs are going crazy. My dogs are going nuts. Right, so have you had a good day? Today the weather's been so nice. It was like really warm. So everyone, well, you say everyone's happy. They weren't actually. Everyone was quite miserable. I'm being serious. Even the nice weather don't make people smile. So what I was going to do, I'm going to do you Earth Wisdom cards and also some animal oracle cards as well. But I will start with the letters because I know you like them. So we'll just see. So angels and ancestors, come into my space, help me with the reading for the collective, and just guide me through the read. And then we'll see how we go, guys, all right? So if your name comes up, just put in the comments, yeah, it resonates. And hopefully we'll get some initials for you. It could be where you live as well. And we'll just see. Ooh, we got A. Oh, we got two there. A-E. So we got A-E, guys. They came up very quick. So we'll see what else we got. So I hope you've been all right, guys. Hope you've not been in your heads or anything like that. It's not, the energy doesn't feel very weird today. It feels quite light, but I know we're going into a retrograde on, I think it's the 2nd of March. So you might get in your emotions a little bit with past hurts and things like that, but try not to focus on it too much. Just get yourself involved in a hobby, or if you feel like you're overthinking, just try and pull yourself away from it. But there's one at the beginning of the month, but then there's one at the end of the month as well. I think starting, I think. L. So we've got L, A, and E. I've just been up the shop with the dogs, and it was really lovely when I left, but then it got really dark really quick. And it was really nice because I walked through the graveyard, and I saw a load of people coming towards me, and they sort of giving me a bit of a side eye. So I just sort of looked and half smiled, and then I heard Kerry. And I was like, oh, hello, mate. He's like, oh, this girl looked after my mum. She used to be a carer, and his mum died, bless her. And I used to really like her. She was really funny. And he said, yeah, he goes, I loved Kerry looking after my mum. He was like, she used to go above and beyond. She even used to come and look after my mum on her days off. I said, yeah, I did. Because I just sit there, get her all ready, and then we'd sit and have a roll up and put the world to rights. Put the world to rights. I can't talk, guys, seriously. Makes a change for me. Oh, the dogs are going crackers in there. They're so hyper today. I did have a little sleep today. So if you're feeling tired, try and get some rest, okay? Because you do need it. We're going to have any more letters, angels, or is that going to be it? Oh, they won't give me another letter. I wanted to give you 4, so I like doing 4. So angels, ancestors. We have another one? No, they're not going to give me another one, so we're going to stick with that. So L, A, and E. I wanted to look at the bottom. We've got J, so I will give you that one as well. So if they don't want me to pull the cards, they won't. They'll stop it. Right. So if they're your initials or they resonate with you, could be part of your postcode, anything. So these are the ones I'm going to do. Now, I haven't done these before. And I'm a bit worried about one of my subscribers, Shez. I haven't heard from you in a long time. And if you're watching, I'd like it if you got hold of me so I know you're okay. Because I think your number, I don't know if you've had a bit of a time of it and you've changed your number, I'm not sure. But yeah, if I can't get through to you, so I was a little bit worried. So if you can just drop me a message, even if you don't want to give me your number again, just drop me a message in here just so I know you're okay. Because, yeah, I was a bit worried. It's like you've fallen off the end of the planet. So, but I know some people want time to themselves, and I know some of you are going through it as well. Well, we are as a collective. Right, understanding, guys. Oh, was that an angel then? Was that an angel? Oh, angels, are you ready? I hope they do come in here this evening. That's a lovely card, isn't it? Beautiful. I've never done these before, guys, all right? So bear with me. So we got understanding, and you got the full moon there as well. Oh, there's a few heads on the floor. We'll have a little look. So I'll have a look at the book, but you might be understanding something, or you might need to understand something, but we will have a look at the book. There's a gap in the forest, so I feel like normally, if there's not, it's a bit like you can't see the wood for the trees, if you know what I mean. Something can be right in front of your face. And but there is a gap in the woods, so maybe you are understanding something a bit more than you did before, I'm being led to say. Maybe you didn't understand something that happened, but there's a lot of abundance around you, and there is, but there might be some past things that you may be trying to understand. They're not giving me the cards today. I felt like I shouldn't come on tonight as well for some reason, but I wanted to. But normally I know when to come on. Woo! Divine light. 27. Oh, that looks like Stonehenge a little bit. So, divine light. So we've got love here as well, guys. And I am feeling like you having a bit of a firm foundation on that card, and I am. But have a look at it yourself and see how you feel about it. But you see the harp there on the left. Flowers are beautiful, aren't they? But then you've got all them pillars that you're walking towards. So you could be walking into something that is more stable for you, or you've got a lot of support from the divine. But I will go to the book with these guys because I do want to get them correct as they're new, and we'll have a little look. Some of this is written in foreign, so we'll have to have a little look and see where the English is. Not that that helps, whether it's foreign or not. So we've got understanding. So you're feeling that you are secure enough in yourself now to see other people's views. So you're seeking to build compassion and understanding between yourself and other people. So creating a bridge, I'll put it there for you guys, it might be a bit reflective. So creating a bridge between people or groups requires setting the ego aside. Center yourself in love and light with the intent to understand things from other people's points of view. Once you can see all sides, act as a peacemaker, helping others release their biases and views over other people with compassion and understanding. So you might have to speak your mind, I'm thinking as well. And if you want to put your point across, then feel free to, guys. But do it with compassion. So you might need to, you might need to get hold of someone who you haven't seen for a while, I'm feeling led to say, and building a bridge as in, don't worry about if you had a little argument. Maybe it wasn't so important. It could be family member, anything. It could be a job. Just put it where it fits with you, okay? So you might need to build a bridge with someone, show a little bit of love and a little bit of understanding. Maybe you might be realising, maybe what they were saying wasn't that bad. They have got a point. And just try and keep the peace. You might need to build a bridge and not actually be with someone all the time, but know that you've sorted stuff out. So you feel more comfortable when you see them outside, or it just feels just nicer. You might not be the same, but you can sort of tolerate each other. You might have someone around you as well, like a family member. You might have to be a peacemaker and try and be there as a little bit of a referee, I'm feeling, and see both sides of it, and then show your compassion and help people understand how they can move forward and build a bridge between themselves. So just take it where it fits, but it's something to do with understanding someone else or something else. With the heads on the ground, I thought it might be, maybe you had some heads rolling. Off with your head, off with your head. Heads will roll. I love that song, to the floor. So you might have had something where you might be, your cut-off game might be a bit sharp and you might have been like off with your head, mate. So I didn't realise that's a bridge. So this could actually build you a bridge of abundance. But yeah, you might have chopped some people's heads off in the past and maybe you've changed like that. And, but that's lovely. I didn't see that as a bridge then with all the flowers. So it might make everything a bit more abundant if you sort of built a bridge between you and someone else, I'm feeling. So you just need to understand how other people feel, or someone might need to understand how you feel, and you might need to put your point across. So we got Divine Light, guys, and that is number 27. This book's so confusing because there's so many different numbers, because it's all foreign as well. We'll have a little look, ski though, and we can see we got number 27. It's all blooming foreign. Oh, let me have a little look. Hold on 1 minute, guys. That took long enough. I couldn't even find it. It's because there's so many different languages in here for these cards. So we have, so this is Divine Light. So it says St. John's wort alleviates depression, soothes shock and trauma, and elevates mood. So it's about sunstone. So it contains the cleansing and healing power of the sun and shares it with those who ask. Whether you're feeling blue or suffering from more serious conditions, you can support your healing by turning to the divine light and nourishing your own inner divinity. When we don't feel well, it's easy for our inner light to fade away. Get the attention you need, whether it's medical, psychological or spiritual, while supplementing with big doses of bright divine light. So you could be getting something like anxiety. You might suffer from a little bit of I was going to say depression, but it said pressure. So you might be getting a bit of pressure. Oh, I hope you're not feeling like that. So basically, your inner divine light wants to shine in the world. I give my light energy and brilliance by connecting with the greater divine energy that nourishes all my life. Right, so you could have come out of depression. You could be dealing with your trauma to do with your past, and you might be trying to elevate your moods as well. So that's to do with sunstone. So you're healing, basically. You might need to share it with other people. You might help other people with depression, but you might be feeling a little bit down. But it's fine, guys. We all feel like that, and we do. And sometimes if you're on your own as well, you end up feeling a little bit lost. And mental health is not a funny thing. I've had it all my life, and I do understand. I had depression since I was about 4 years old until a couple of years ago. And since I found God and I work more with the divine, I don't get depression anymore. I don't. I have up and down days, but I haven't got depression. I had the worst mental health ever. So I get it if you have got it. And it's a very hard illness to explain to people, because if you broke your arm, you'd have a bandage on it. But when you got mental health, people don't understand that. The worst thing to say to someone they got mental health is, oh, well, you'll get over it. Well, no, sometimes you don't get over it. And, oh, you'll be all right tomorrow. Well, it's not like that, because you can get put into a deeper hole and it can actually get worse. And to be trapped in your head is the worst thing in the world, and it is. But a lot of it is to do with healing. Once I healed, and I'm still healing, guys, and once I healed, I did find my depression lifted quite a lot. And I used to literally be in my bed. Sometimes getting up to brush my teeth was a challenge, and it was. But like I said, it might not be you. It might be someone you're dealing with that's making you feel depressed, because maybe you need to build a bridge to get over, and help you on your way, I wanted to say. You might need to go and see someone. You might need to see the doctor. You might feel a bit embarrassed to see the doctor, but don't. You need to call out for help if you need it. I mean, I went to a psychiatrist once, and I only had 3 or 4 sessions. And once she put a few things into perspective, I was like, oh, I can do this myself, because I didn't look at it that way, so you think, oh, I don't know where to start. When I go in there, where am I going to start? Well, when you go in there, they help you to speak. So it's not like, it's confusing when you've got mental health. You're like, well, I don't. What do I do when I sit there? Do I start from this, I've got so much and your head's spinning. But they sort of know when you arrive and they sort of help you to open up. And it's only little things they say that helps you with such like a bigger picture. So don't be scared to ask for help, guys, honestly. And I hope you're not feeling like that. But if you are, listen, don't worry. You just might need a bit of help. Or something might be bothering you, I'm feeling led to say, that maybe did get you a bit down and you're probably still thinking about it. Maybe a situation you're in, you need to change. And having conversations with people might help this, and it might. But we'll have another colour. Green might be a colour for you. Or you might be smoking too much green, I'm getting as well. Because smoking marijuana does not help with depression. It might suppress it, but it doesn't stop depression. In fact, it can make depression worse than it can. I know. I used to smoke a lot. Right, so go with the flow. What a beautiful card. So you could like canals. You could live on a canal. That's beautiful. I'm not sure what them plants are. If they're, I don't think they're lavender because they're a bit pink. But yeah, go with the flow, guys. Okay, look at that. Isn't it gorgeous? You might like to go out on a boat. You might have a boat. You might fancy doing that. It's very soothing going on a canal. And people always wave at you when you're on the canal when they go past. I used to have a friend called Julian who used to have a houseboat. And if ever I felt depressed, he was a bit of a raver, and I stopped raving then. And I literally used to go there and say, Julian, can I sleep on your boat? Because when you get in the bottom of a houseboat, the bedrooms and that are in the water, and it's so soothing. It's great. You might even have a houseboat, but that's really lovely. Do you know what? I just had a vision in my head. When I went there one day, there was like an outside rave, and I didn't really drink a lot, and I normally used to smoke. Anyway, I'd had a little drink, and I was on the canal, and I was walking along, and we was on the way to this rave, but it was an illegal rave. And then all of a sudden, I saw these torches, because it was really dark, coming down the canal. A lot of people are running. And all I had was, oh, look, it's the police. Well, for some reason, I started running, and I hadn't even done anything wrong. So as I run, I was a bit drunk, so I saw this green patch, and we're on a canal like that. That's what it reminds me of. And I saw a green patch here, and I saw them coming around the corner, and they were like, it's police, police. I started running for no reason whatsoever. And then I thought, no, where am I going to go? Where am I going to go? So I thought, right, I'll jump on the grass, and I thought there was a field. Well, as I've jumped on the grass, I'm underwater. And I'm not joking. All the vines that were in there were grabbing me around my leg. I was like, whoop, whoop, whoop. I had my phone on me, my bag, everything. Next thing you know, I felt this tug on the back of my coat, pulled me out the wall. I was like, oh. And they were like, it was the police. They were like, why was you running? I said, I just went and jumped there and thought like I was jumping on the grass. They were like, I know, it's like lily pads. So they said, we saw you go underneath. So they grabbed me anyway. I was on the side. Wow, I was soaking wet. And then they went, look, you're going to have to get undressed because you're soaking wet. So I could see a fire in the distance. I said, listen, let's go there because my friend's there. So anyway, we're walking down. And then the woman was lovely, the police woman. There was a man and a bloke. And they grabbed a towel from my mate's place. And then he said, look, get out of your clothes because it was living winter. And as I was getting undressed, he went, she was next to me holding a towel, and he went, look, she's steaming. I went, don't be so rude. I haven't even had that much to drink. He went, no, not steaming drunk. You're steaming. Your body's steaming. So as I was standing there, it was so cold. And when I went in the water, and it was obviously a bit hotter by the fire, I looked down like that, and I had steam coming off of me. Don't. It was funny, but it wasn't. I could have died, and I don't know why I ran. Well, anyway, they stayed with me for a little while. Then I had to ring my mate Julian. I think they were just chasing someone, and I just thought, oh, well, they're chasing me. Oh, don't. I've had some stories to tell, I tell you. Well, anyway, that just reminded me of that, and I do tell you about myself sometimes. Blimey. I'll tell you what, them were the days I did used to have a laugh. I think I was supposed to be going to Bournemouth for my birthday, and I live in Bournemouth now. And I ended up detouring that way to see a mate. So anyway, let's carry on. Oh, don't. Just brought back some memories. Right, so looser strife, helps coping when life is overwhelming and going with the flow in the midst of chaos. So you could have a little bit of chaos around you, but you're still going with the flow. Maybe you cope better like that. You're really like good in the way you are now when it is a bit chaotic. Maybe you don't know there's chaos around you. It might be like this in the background. And it might be something just bothering you at the back of your mind that's getting you down, I'm feeling led to say. Right, so we got Jasper. So enhances steady, slow breathing, which supports patience and flexibility of the mind. So the path of your goal is not in a straight line, but it's filled with unexpected bends. Detours and blocks will be on the way. So being frustrated and angry or impatient won't help you with this matter. So you're probably thinking, I'm going plain sailing for a bit. Then you go around the next bend, something's diving down and like getting at you, like the bird there. Then you might go around that corner and it's not so abundant, so you might lose some money. Then you go again and it's like, so it's like swings and roundabouts I'm feeling on this card. So try to accept that this chaos is part of the experience rather than fighting against it. So what you need to do, guys, is find the rhythm of your life and just flow in the chaos, all right? And ride it gently to your destination. So we all have goals and desires. Just know that you have got enough flexibility to allow yourself to enjoy the journey, no matter how it goes. Whatever it brings your way, just know that you're moving forward on your path. So you're probably having a few ups and downs. You're probably having a good day. Then you're having not so much of a good day. And you just got to take the bad with the good, and you have. And life's a roller coaster. I told you this before. Listen, sometimes you've got to jump on that bitch and ride it. Sometimes you're going to wave your hands in the air like you just don't care. Sometimes you're going to lose money. Sometimes you're going to do the loop and want to be sick everywhere. And sometimes you're going to want to like chuck people off the roller coaster because they're screaming in your ear. And that's how I see life, as a roller coaster. There's ups and downs, and there is, and you have to just ride it, because when something's bad, you know it always gets better. And then when things are better, you know, something probably go wrong, but it just happens. Just live for now and enjoy the moment, guys. But you might even be good coping through chaos, and you might be finding as you're getting older, you might be thinking, no, I'm coping things, I'm just going with the flow. If something happens, look, the way you got to look at it is there's always a way out of something, and there is, and it doesn't stay like that forever, guys, and it really doesn't. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to do you what we're on 2309. I really do like these cards, and I haven't done them before, like I said, but I do like trying something new for you. But I was guided to them, because normally I get on here and go, oh, I don't know what I'm going to do. But today I thought, right, I need to think what cards I'm going to do, because it looks so unorganised on here sometimes, but it's like organised chaos. That was my nickname, Chaos. Kerry Chaos. Seriously, but I don't know if I'm going to use that book. Probably not. These are pretty new to me as well, these ones. So these are the Spirit of the Animals Oracle. I thought them ones would be a bit more animalish, these ones that you just had, but they're not. They're very pretty. So just go to the divine, all right? You might be feeling a little bit depressed. You might need a bit of help. You might just need to give yourself a bit of a break from healing. It might be getting too much for you. My son gave me a journal to do for Christmas. It's called Mum, Tell Me About Your Life. I've had to stop doing it. It triggered my trauma from when I was a child so bad. I was ill for 2 days, and I haven't felt right since. And yeah, I know my son says, oh, but you need to get over the trauma. It might help. It didn't help. It made me feel terrible, because some things got brought up that I didn't even remember, but it triggered my memory. But yeah, that might resonate with you. And I'm not in the mood to face it at the moment, and I'm not. But yes, the dog, friend, loyalty this is. So today, I'm going to read it as it is, okay? It says, today I will love without condition. My energy and enthusiasm are an inspiration. I choose to be happy. I am a protector and a friend. You are. So you might have been loyal and You may have loved someone without any condition. Your energy is probably so good at the moment that you could be an inspiration for other people, I'm feeling. And you need to choose to be happy, guys. You do. But you could have a dog around you, like a dog that you've lost. It could be a wolf, Labrador, whatever the case may be. You might have a dog that is actually your friend and that's the only thing you've got around you. And that's not a bad thing, guys. My dogs are the only, like, I call them people. They're the only people I really see. And they are, and I love them. And they are my life and they are my friends. And you might feel exactly the same, that you're quite okay just being friends with your dog because you get peace that way. And you know that your dog does love you without any conditions and they're more loyal. You might even be a dog walker. You might even find that you're happier around dogs. You might want to do something to work with dogs as well, I'm feeling led to say. But I'm feeling if you've got a dog around you, past or here, that it is protecting you a lot. I feel that you really do rely on your pet, whether it's a dog or not. I think you really do rely on your pet. And I also feel like as a friend, you love without condition. I feel some of you might have been hurt a little bit here, and I do. Maybe like you need to build the bridge. You don't have to get back with someone to build a bridge with somebody. It means it just makes things easier. And you might feel like you haven't had your say and you've got a lot that you need to get off your chest. And I do feel that, guys, because I go with the energy. And I don't feel down, but I feel a little bit emotional. Like, you might have felt like someone wasn't very loyal around you. Maybe someone did cause you chaos when all you was doing was trying to go with the flow. And this person, you feel like they really didn't understand you. And you had to turn to the divine. I feel like you did. And maybe this person did give you depression, did make you feel low, and you've got to get yourself out of this now, guys. Oh, did you see that flip out then? That did flip. So we got, yeah, look, self-reliance. I could feel it, that you've been on your own. You're in solitary a lot. You are. I think you're not struggling, but I think you might be a little bit where you've been on your own quite a long time, and you feel like all I've got is my pet, all I've got is my dog, or maybe you feel like I'm fed up with going along in that boat on my own all the time. That's all I do. All I do is go around on my own. Or you might want to go out and you feel like you can't, because I feel someone burnt a bridge of yours. I feel like you would have been all right if someone, like you would have probably been there for someone and been very loyal and still had that bridge okay. I think somebody burnt the bridge that led to you, and I do. And I feel like you've been very reliant on yourself. I know you're strong and you're independent, yeah, but I just feel like you've had to cloak yourself and you feel a little bit invisible. I do. I feel you may feel like nobody's like, and I hope this isn't triggering you, but I'm very honest here. That's why it's called Laid Out Bare. And I'm going with my energy and the card. I feel like you've had to cloak yourself with like an invisibility, like an invisible cloak. Like, or you feel like maybe when you're walking around, people don't notice you. Or if you can't walk around and you're at home, no one notices you. And you've been in a lot of like solitary confinement, I feel like, and I do. But don't worry, you are protected. You are by your angels. But it says, while you are like in solitary, you're using your intuition. And you need to like use your intuition and let your life unfold in silent perfection. So maybe being on your own and being quiet is a bit annoying, but it's actually for your own good. So you can get more in contact with the divine and build your relationship up more with your spirituality. Maybe you'd like to play music. Maybe it would be a good idea. I feel you feel stronger, like in the divine, with your ancestors or angels or just your spirituality, more than being outside. I do. And I feel maybe if you've been doing a lot of healing and going through a lot of trauma and you've had depression, you found it really hard to go out. And I do feel a bit emotional on this with you, and I do. I just feel like you feel a bit invisible, like you've been very loyal and people aren't loyal to you. And there's like people always causing chaos around you when all you want to do is just get on with your life and go with the flow. And maybe people don't like it that you like to spend time on your own. Maybe they don't understand that you like to be on your own. Maybe it's the only choice you've had lately, is to be like that. Maybe you feel like with integrity is important for the best outcome. You probably do. Maybe you need to cloak yourself with like a bit of invisibility and just walk with the angels and ancestors. But I feel some of you might be feeling a little bit, either you want to be on your own or you're getting a bit fed up with it. So just take it where it fits, guys. The snow leopard we've got on that one. But I will do you one more of these and then I'll wrap it up, guys. So remember, we got the letters L, A and E, all right? And I know, guys, listen, I've been in my place for like probably near on 4 years now. And I used to be a workaholic and I love going to work. And sometimes I love being on my own. And then other times I feel like I'm always on my own. And it is hard to push yourself when you're on your own. It is. Because you've got to be your own best friend. You've got to eat on your own. And then you've got to make all your decisions on your own. You've got nobody to ask. And sometimes you think, well, where am I going with my life? And you do. We all do. And it is a bit hard sometimes, especially if you've had family and they've grown up and left. Don't know why that one came out reversed. So you might like dragonflies. Right, so you're embracing your transformation. You're letting go of the past. I knew this. I could feel this. You're letting go of something in the past. And I think you've been finding it very difficult. And I do. And I think this really did get you down and got you probably in a state of depression where you actually had to find the divine, because it might have even awakened you. And then your spirituality made you a lot stronger than not than what you were. I feel you were strong. You'll be better off going out into nature if you could, even if you're finding it hard, okay? Try and get into nature. I think it would help you, and it would help you, like, feel better. And just, like, you might even do that. I don't know your story. It might bring back the magic in your life, you know? It might make you feel more uplifting. I think you are embracing your transformation though, and you are being very courageous, and you're very courageous in letting go of the past. I think you found this really hard. And nature is in you, and it is to love nature, everything about it. And know you're brilliant. Please know you're brilliant. And I'm so proud of you, and I am. And I do know what you're going through, guys. That's why I'm here as a collective. And you are blessed. You are. Say it out loud. I am courageous. And I am courageous of letting go of the past. I am brilliant and I am blessed. That's how you want to talk to yourself when you get up in the morning. I embrace my transformation and I'm okay. And just like, I know sometimes it's crap having to keep pushing yourself, guys. But sometimes, you know what? It's better to be your own best friend. Then you're not going to let yourself down, are you? And you're not going to hurt you. You're going to be loyal to you. But yeah, it's crap being on your own sometimes, and it really is. And if people say it isn't, they're lying, because you have good days and bad days, isn't it? But I just feel like someone in the past here, you might need to sort something out with someone. And like I said, you don't need to get back with anyone. It might be a family member you don't even want in your life. But if you did, put a little bridge between you two where you've like, the door's open, all right? But make sure when you come around, you text me or ring me. Don't just turn up, kind of thing. But it might make you better, your peace of mind. I feel like you probably need to have that chat. I do. I really do feel like you need to. You need someone to understand you. I do feel like you feel like you haven't been understood. Maybe you feel like people don't understand you. You might like being on your own. You might be a bit of a hermit, because you've got someone on their own here and here and here. And then the dog, the loyal dog. You might feel like things are a bit big around you and it's like it hems you in a little bit sometimes. But don't worry, guys. You've got a lot of protection you have, and your path is clear, and it is. And you need to get out into nature. But I feel like you have had to tell a few people to do one, and you have chopped off a few heads, mate. And maybe it's not buried yet. Where their heads are still on the top, I feel maybe they might still be lingering around with your past. And you might need to just have that chat or let it go with the flow. It might cause a bit of chaos, but maybe you need to do this for your transformation. Maybe you need to tell someone, I'm sick of being on my own. I've had to do this all on my own. I've been in solitary. I've had to be strong. You know what I mean? And you have got the best outcome, guys, and you have. But don't worry, you walk with shamans, and you do. So you're very protected, guys. But I hope you like the reading. And if you haven't been here before, subscribe to the channel if you want to. And don't forget to hit that like button, guys. And my loyal subscribers, I love you, and I do. And I love talking to you in the comments. And liking my videos and subscribing just helps me move around so other people can find me. So whatever you're doing today on this lovely Saturday, I hope you enjoyed the weather. You might be in another country now just waking up. Could be cold, but don't worry, no matter what the weather, just enjoy the day and be good to yourselves and love yourselves, okay? And know that I love you, and I do. And I'm really grateful for you coming to my channel, and thanks for coming to my channel. Guys, I'll see you in the comments, yeah? Adios, babes. You'll be all right, you will. You're stronger than you think, you know.